Alright. We're only going to do 2 questions on this page together. The rest you're going to do by yourself, and then you're going to check back with the video. Alright. So this, for my pre-AP class, will go on page 73. For our on-level class, it will go on page 84. The title of this will be multi-reps, and you can abbreviate multiple representations as multi-reps. You can write notes 2. Multi-reps notes 2. Multi-reps notes 2. Now we're going to go over each type of relationship together. Then I want you to try the bottom 2 kind of by yourself. Alright, let's look at the examples. For the first one, it says Jan wants to only put quarters in her piggy bank. Currently she has 3 quarters in her bank. She adds more quarters to her bank. Complete the table for the total number of quarters that she will have, and then describe the rule. So, when I work out this type of problem, we look to make sure that we have a good understanding of what we need to do. So first, let's complete the table. The quarters added and the total number of quarters. Well, in order to find out the total number of quarters, you need the quarters added. So X will be my number of quarters added. Y will be my total number of quarters. So in order to go from 1 to 4, alright, we have 3 quarters in the bank. Then if I added 1, that's the 3 plus 1, which gets me 4. New scenario, if I went from 2 to 5, 2 to 5 is plus 3, gets me 5. 2 plus 3 will get me that 5. So notice the pattern goes all the way. Each time she has her 3 quarters in her bank, she adds on a different amount. So if I add on 3 more, that gives me a total of 6. Add on 3 more, that gives me 7. Add on 3 more, that gives me 8. Now we can use these as ordered pairs. X, Y. That's my first one. If you need the video to be paused, just raise your hand. We can slow it down. Things like that. For the second one, 2, 5. The next one, 3, 6. The next one, 4, 7. And the last one, 5, 8. Now each time we went from X to Y, we added 3. Add 3 every single time. So Y equals, how do I find out Y? I take whatever X is and add 3 on top of it. So take my X value, add 3 on top of whatever it is. So far we have 3 things in our multiple reps. I have my word problem, my table, my equation. This is going to be my 4th part, my graph. I use all these ordered pairs that we found, and we're going to graph the relationship. Now when you graph the relationship, here's the thing you need to remember. I'm looking for a lot of things. Now first let's plot all our points. If I have if I have 1 quarter added, I have a total of 4 quarters. If I have 2 quarters added, a total of 5. 3 quarters added, a total of 6. 4 quarters added, a total of 7. 5 quarters added, a total of 8. I can connect all of them because that pattern is a continuous pattern. Now, we have to label each axis. The x-axis in this case is representing quarters added. On your project next week, you want to make sure that you're writing each label. Quarters added. What do these numbers represent? And over here, this represents the total number of quarters. And just like that, you have your multiple representation. Word problem, table, equation, and graph. And if you need the video paused, please raise your hand. The next one. Martin buys his lunch 2 times a week. Complete the table for the total number of times that Martin buys lunch over the number of weeks, and then describe the rule. So 1 week he bought lunch twice. 2 weeks he bought lunch 4 times. So each week is 2. X is my number of weeks. Y is my total number of lunches bought. Because total lunches bought is dependent on the independent idea of number of weeks. So 1 week goes by, that's times 2. 2 weeks times 2. 3 weeks times 2 will get me 6. 4 weeks times 2 will get me 8. 5 weeks times 2 will get me 10. I'm multiplying by 2. Each and every time, one more process. So what is my equation? To find out y, I have to multiply x by 2. So 2x means 2 times whatever my x value is. So let's write the ordered pairs. X is 1, y is 2. X is 2, y is 4. X is 3, y is 6. X is 4, y is 8. X is 5, y is 10. And I took that straight from the table. So I plot my points. For 1 was 2. For 2 it was 4. For 3 I had 6. For 4 I had 8. 5 I had 10. If you need me to slow down, just raise your hand and we can pause the video. Now I think about it. What is my x value? What is my y value? My x value represents the number of weeks. And my y value represents the total lunches bought. Now you want to make sure that you are labeling each and every one of these things every single time. I will look for all these things when I grade your project. Did you title each axis? Did you label and did you write down your process each time? Times 2, times 2. Did you write your equation? Was there a rule? I will ask what is independent, what's dependent. These are the kind of questions you will see. So right now your teacher will pause the video. They'll give you a little bit of time. When they unpause it, the rest of the video will play and go over the bottom 2 questions. Do the bottom 2 questions on your own. Practice, try it by yourself, and we'll check as a class. Alright, let's go ahead and review. I want to make sure we have the correct answers before we move on. That way if there's any confusion, we can fix that before we leave. Okay. Alright. The very first one at the top. Okay. It says, what type of relationship is the following? At a school carnival, the entrance fee, At a school carnival, the entrance fee is $5 per person. Complete the table. What type of relationship is it? So there's an entrance fee of $5. So if I had to think about it for each person, we want to think about, well, if one person bought a ticket, how much would that cost? 2 people bought a ticket, how much would that cost? This could represent the number of people and the total entrance fee. If it's per person, I'm paying $5. It's multiplicative. Multiplicative. I have my X value and my Y value. So each time was times 5. One person will pay a total of $5. Two people will pay a total of $10. 15. 20. 25. So on and so on. Now where it says rule, I kind of want us to say that rule we multiply by $5 each time. As an equation, we would look at it as 5x. 5 times however many people there are. So my ordered pairs is 1, 5, 2, 10, 3, 15, 4, 20, and 5, 25. Now you can use a lot of different scales. For me, if I know I'm counting by 5s, I'm going to go ahead and count my total entrance fees by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So this is my total fees. You have to label each axis. 1 person, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Sorry, number of people. Plot my points. I get 1, 5, 2, 10, 3, 15, 4 to $20, 5 to 25. Oops, sorry. See, it doesn't always even work with your straight edge. Alright, that was good. The next one, Carly is 4 years older than her brother Kyle. Complete the table. So if Kyle is 1 year old, Carly is 1 plus 4, which is 5. 2 plus 4, which is 6. 3 plus 4, which is 7. 4 plus 4, which is 8. 5 plus 4, which is 9. Carly's age depends on how old Kyle is. This is an additive relationship. Each time we added by 4. To find out your problem, y equals x plus 4. So 1 got us 5, 2 got us 6, 3 got us 7, 4 got us 8, 5 got us 9. So just reviewing right now, so if there's something you don't have, try to write it down. Do what you need to. So here I have 0. So for Kyle, I have, I'm sorry. Each of them are both counting by 1s. They're not too bad. The maximum is 9. Other one's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get 1 to 5, 2 to 6, 3 to 7, 4 to 8, 5 to 9. Now my X values are Kyle's age. My Y values are Carly's age. If you have questions, we'll review this when I return, so make sure that you practice today and tomorrow, doing everything that you need to.